Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? As promised, I'm here to do the love messages per your sign in your Venus, because Venus has gone direct, and that's an amazing thing. Uh, Venus is all about the divine feminine, and I was speaking about that yesterday or the day before yesterday. I believe so. Yesterday, I don't think I did the video yesterday. I think it was the day before. But yesterday was so crazy for me. I I literally experienced the complete duality. And I had this aha moment last night, like looking back at my day. I was like, what? And I woke up and I was sometimes I wake up and I know that like that day is going to be different. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm just feeling like I'm being reached out to, or there's a message, or like pay attention to the bigger picture. So yesterday it was so random. I sat in both. It's very important to balance your feminine and your masculine energy. And I struggle with this. I struggle with it. Like, complete transparency here. I struggle with balancing my feminine and masculine. I sit in the more masculine energy, honestly. And I always have. But I'm working on it. But so yesterday, I literally experienced both dualities. So the 3D world is all about dualities, which is like opposites, right? That's just like how the world works in the 3D. It's all about duality, light and dark, yin and yang. What comes up must go down. Like it's all about duality. It's crazy. All about opposites. And the feminine, the masculine. So yesterday I took my boys to get their haircuts, and the barber shop there, I'm good friends with those guys. And I went in and they're like, "Oh, how'd you break your leg?" And I was like, "Oh, I was playing football with my boys." And we started getting into football and talking about football. And it's like the guy who owns the shop, Dallas, was, we were talking, and the other guy, Miles, we started talking about Kurt Warner and all this shit, and Miles didn't know what the hell we were talking about. He's like probably in his mid-30s, black dude. And Dallas is like, "Miles, like, how does Kelsey know more about football than you do? Like, this is embarrassing." And it's just because I don't know, like I've always like just kind of gravitated more towards the masculine energy. Like I am like the dudes do, like the girls, like I gravitate more like hanging out with guys. I've always been very sporty. I don't even think I knew how to do my hair or makeup until like college, maybe. Actually, probably not past college, like in my late 20s. And thank God I had boys. Like I was meant to have boys because I wouldn't know really what to do with girls. It would be a different experience for sure. So, so I just resonate a lot in the masculine energy. Oh, sorry, this like fucking incense is crazy. And so yesterday I experienced that with the haircuts, going there and just like talking football and sports betting and all this stuff with the barbershop guys. And then I like completely flipped it and got invited to this vision board party get together. It was like all these women, just women, and we did our vision boards, like got a bunch of magazines and cut a bunch of stuff out. And it was so crazy just going from one to the other. And I was like meant to go there and do that. And like my vision board's pretty dope, not gonna lie. I have this whole section of if you don't know what a vision board is, it's all about manifesting. So you just put, what what you think about is what you bring about. What you speak about is what you bring about. And so a vision board is essentially like your manifestation board. Your visions, your dreams, your desires, your like what you are manifesting into your life. And I did this whole section on, what my office would look like growing my spiritual practice, where, people could, like a space where people could come and do readings and healings and all sorts of stuff. So maybe like some yoga. So I did this whole section on my vision board of like what my office would look like. And then the lady who like ran or who set up the whole get together, this realtor, did it at her office, and all these women were there, and it was really cool. But she came over and she was like, and asked me about that space, and I started telling her and all these, and she's like, that's so interesting. She's like, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah, of course. She's like, my daughter, before she got diagnosed with leukemia, I kept getting a message that was like something was just telling me, like I just knew it was cancer. She's like, before she got diagnosed, and she's like, my husband thought I was nuts, but it just kept coming to me. She's like, I just knew. She's like, what is that? She's like, it was just a voice telling me. And I'm like, that's called your intuition. She was like, what? I was like, yeah, that is your intuition. I'm like, okay, well, let me be clear. Has that voice come back? Because that might be a spirit guide. And she's like, no, it hasn't. It just was like right before she got diagnosed. I'm like, then that's your intuition. And so we just started talking, and we're going to meet up again and dive more into it. But yeah, it was so fun. So anyway, I found it very interesting how I experienced the complete dualities of the feminine and masculine yesterday in one day. It was like two extremes, right? Hanging out with the guys, talking football, Bitcoin, like just completely resonating in the masculine energy at the barbershop. And then, of course, my oldest like brings up that like I tried to fight these 49er fans. Biggest smile on his face. He was like, he's like, yeah, my mom tried to fight two 49er fans. Which is true. I say fight, like it never got physical apparently, but it was during the Packer game, obviously. And so anyway, I do struggle with the balance, but you have to try and balance. And if you're a woman, go more towards the feminine energy, which is all about Venus, which is why I'm going to do, like I had promised, each individual sign with where your natal chart is. So your natal chart, where your Venus is, that's your sign. So Venus in Aries is what I'm going to start with. So if your Venus is in Aries, this is going to be you. And I'm going to pull a card for you, and then I'll clear the space, and then we'll go on to the next sign. So, all right. If you don't know where your sign is, or if you don't know where your Venus is and what sign it sits in on your natal chart, you can reach out to me and I can do a natal chart for you and figure it out, or you can just do it free online and just plug in, your birthday, your time, your place, and it'll pop up, and you can just find your Venus and see where it sits, what sign it sits in. So it's just like a part of your personality, right? Your whole natal chart makes up you as a person, and the Venus is just a part of your personality. And Venus is all about like your love language, like how you love and what you value and relationships. And so, and it's the divine feminine. So let's see where it goes. Okay. I feel so weird today. I think I say that every day, but some days are worse than others. And I found it so interesting too, like it, with that woman coming up to me, and just like we had this whole thing, and she was talking to me about, her daughter and going through leukemia and all these things. And then, just previously I had that whole past life meditation where I was the high priestess and a healer, and the mystic and a healer, and I went and I like healed those children. I had that like knowing that like it involved children a lot, like healing them. It's weird. Okay, so let's see where this goes. I'm going to start with Aries. So if your Venus is in Aries, you're a very like passionate person. I have my notes here. I'm just going to read it. Okay. So if your Venus is in Aries, you love the chase. You love the competition. You're fiery. You're aggressive. You want action, excitement. You love your independence. Do not want anyone boring. You have a bold personality and you're very passionate. So if your Venus is in Aries, that's you. Okay, let's see where this goes. Aries is like the warrior, right? My Aries is actually in Mars, and Mars is the masculine, so Venus is the feminine, Mars is the masculine. And I'll do a whole masculine side. Like, we're not gonna forget about the masculine, okay? We all have that too. And my Mars is in Aries, and it's like the warrior, and it's like, which makes complete sense to me. Like, Mars with Aries is like, cut the balls off first, and then the throat, slit the throat kind of energy. Oh, yeah. So I'll do a masculine Mars video at a different time. But yeah, your Mars is your masculine energy, and mine's Aries, and it's like fiery, and it's the warrior, and it's just like, makes sense to me. Okay. This is for Venus and Aries. I cut the deck with turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experienced love, and appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So I cut it, guys. All right, let's see where it goes. Give me a card for anybody with their Venus and Aries. I just like see fire, like just flames right now. It's just such a Aries is something else. They're kind of childish too, like immature. Fighter. Like, don't think, rather fight. Very passionate. Okay, let's see where it goes. Card for anybody with Venus and Aries. What do they need to know right now as we move into February? Venus and Aries. Universe. Oh. Okay. Just take the top one. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. True love. This is once in a lifetime. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. True love, this is once in a lifetime. So maybe you guys, like, you're in a relationship and just be honest with them. Like, if you feel like they're your forever, tell them. Be honest. Don't be scared. Live your life without fear. Okay? All right. Let me clear the cards. This is selenite. It's energy clear wand. We're going to do Taurus next. So if your Venus sits in Taurus, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So Taurus loves Venus. Taurus is ruled by the plane of Venus. And Taurus, let's see, they value security and stability, want someone they can depend on. They want commitment, invested time and energy. They're monogamous and very loyal. So if your Taurus is in Venus, that'll resonate with you. Let's see. Show me what people in with their Venus and Taurus need to know. I feel like I just get images that resonate with each sign. And I got a bowl just in a pen. Very I ain't going anywhere. Stubborn. Taurus is very stubborn. Like somebody trying to pull the bowl out of the pen and they're just like, nope. Okay. Show me a card. Show me what I need to see for anybody with their Venus in Taurus. What do they need to know? Venus and Taurus. What do they need to know? Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. If your Venus is in Taurus, that might resonate with you. Maybe you're dreaming of commitment and stability. And you're with a partner that ain't giving it to you. I don't know. All right. It's like, can the universe just send me somebody that I can depend on and that's reliable? Not these fuck boys. Maybe that's what you're dreaming of. All right, let's clear the space and do Gemini next. If your Venus is in Gemini, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all about communication. So they love mental connection. You need the intellectual bond and the stimulation. You kind of date around until they find you date around until you're, you can find that somebody who can give you that, like that you can just like talk to and bounce ideas off of, and just like you value that stimulation, that mental connection, that bond. And you'll date around until you find it. You like to test out your options. You're a playful lover. You're not serious. You just want to have fun, and you love the banter, and you love to tease whoever you're with. So that's how you show love. You're not like the type to really do like the deep romantic gestures. You're more like, you'll send the person you love or care about, you'll send them like a funny gif, or just tease them, make fun of them. Like, that's how you show love. You're very like playful, and you have to have somebody you can like talk to. That one just wanted to come out, so we're just going to take it. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So if your Venus is in Gemini, that might resonate with you right now. Maybe you're like dating around and you have this one person that you're like, man, there's something about that person. Okay. Let's clear the space, and we're going to do Cancer. If your Venus is in Cancer. Venus in Cancer. You value the sense of security, safety. You're a hopeless romantic. You're protective. You're very protective of your heart. You have lots of love to give. And if you feel secure with somebody, then you will give them lots of love, but you're very protective about it. You just don't give it away easily. You value loyalty, your monogamy, and you'll be monogamous and loyal to the person who's able to like crack your shell. Like the shell, like, can you imagine like Cancer is like the crab, and you have that like hard shell around your heart, you're very protective of it. But if somebody is able to open you up, crack it open, then you're going to be loyal to them. And you're going to just give them your all, You can be sensitive, apprehensive, and you like that deep emotional bond, that soul level. Like I said, like if somebody's able to get in there, they can get in, then they're lucky enough you'll give it your all, and you like take care of them, and you like that like deep emotional soul connection. You're very like, you're emotional. Not as emotional as Pisces, but you are emotional. Like you like that soul bond. You're seeking that. Going to be for Cancer. If your Venus is in Cancer, this might resonate with you. Consider your foundation, be authentic, is what I cut it with. I didn't show you that cut one of Gemini or whatever. I guess intuitively sometimes I need to show you the cuts, sometimes I don't. I just roll with it. Okay. So if your Venus is in Cancer, this might resonate with you right now. See where it goes. image, like I was just talking about, like just like literally like a crab, like protecting like somebody's heart. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. It's the 11 card. That's my number, y'all. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Maybe your shell got cracked. And you just need to heal it and put it right back around your heart. And start over. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all part of the plan, right? Okay. Let's do, what's next? Leo. Leo. If your Venus is in Leo, you're like very passionate, bold, protective. You're very protective of like your person. Like, that's mine. You could be kind of like possessive, so just be careful of that. You are the most romantic. You do love exaggerated gestures. You like something vibrant, something exciting. You're generous with your affection. You value loyalty. It's like you two against the world vibe. You want to be the center of your partner's attention. Leo's very just kind of arrogant almost. It's like ride or die. And you want a partner you can show off. Because you're Leo and Venus, like, you're like, I'm fine as fuck, and I ain't gonna be with anybody else who ain't. Like, look at us. It's us against the world. Power couple vibe. Okay. So if you're a Venus in Leo, this is for you. What does Venus in Leo need to know? I can't help but think of, like, obviously, like, a pride of lions and, like, the one male, right? And he's like, all these bitches are mine. And it is that is, like, the ultimate description of, like, the divine and masculine, too, right? Like, obviously, the male lion is the masculine and all the feminines around him. And they, like, all they want to do is, like, make him happy and, like, raise the children, take care of everything. And he's, like, the protector. Like, the protector, the provider. I mean, as far as lions go, obviously the females hunt, but he does, too. Mine. That's what I just keep hearing, mine. You can be, like, possessive, so just, like, watch out for that. But if your Venus is in Leo, like, you are, like, you think very highly of yourself, and you expect your partner to, like, be on that level as well. Like, you're not going to settle for anything less than that. Okay, Venus and Leo. What do they need to see? People with their Venus in Leo, what is the message for you? Oh, okay, this one came out again. Who was this? I don't remember. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. If your Venus is in Leo, it might resonate with you. Virgo. People with their Venus in Virgo, I feel like struggle. Like, they're not great at love, to be honest. Like, sorry for y'all with like your Venus in Virgo, but they're kind of just boring, you know? Like, I feel like they struggle. Like, they're so practical about love that it's just like, there's no passion. Like, it's too practical. Like, that's all they care about. It's like, does this make sense? Who the fuck cares if it makes sense? Like, where is your passion? Like, not everything has to make sense. People with Venus and Virgo. Not everything has to make sense. Just go with it sometimes. Like, what is your heart telling you? Get out of your mind and try and like listen to your heart. For the people with Venus and Virgo. They value someone with the intellectual connection. They're very practical. It has to make sense. You want someone... You have to feel like you're helping your partner. Virgo is all about like, they are like the healers. They are, they just like want to serve, right? And that's all well and great, but it doesn't like really work with love. It's just kind of boring. You have to feel like you're a purpose of your partner. You love stability. You're very committed, and you're very picky, and you have very high standards. And you can be critical. And you're very slow moving. So that's why I'm like saying people with Venus and Virgo struggle because they're picky, they're kind of boring, you have high standards, you can be very judgmental. So just like watch out for that. Like just loosen up a little bit. Not everything has to make sense. Like not everything has to fit in the little box. You know what I mean? You know, just try and have like a little broader of perspective when it comes to like trying to find your partner or you know, in your love life. Like don't be such a stickler, you know? Like loosen up, have some fun. Okay, this is for people with Venus in Virgo. They're very sweet. I do have to say that. Like people with Venus and Virgo are very sweet because they want to help you, and they don't feel fulfilled in their love partner unless they're like they feel like they're of purpose, like they're helping you in some way. Is Virgo, Venus and Virgo, which is sweet, right? That's sweet, but it's like. Like sometimes it's not all about like helping you with your taxes. Like sometimes you just want to be thrown up against the wall and fucked, right? Oh, come on, people with Venus and Virgo. Just do it. Find your passion. Get out of your head. Listen to your heart. Not everything has to make sense. Just go with it. I can like try and imagine like two people together with their Venuses in Virgo. Oh my God. They're like sitting around doing like crossword puzzles or something. All right, what'd you get? Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So if your Venus is in Virgo, that might resonate with you. Okay, what's next? Libra. Guys, like my sacral chakra just like lit up for some reason. That's weird. Venus in Libra. All right, if your Venus is in Libra, Venus is also ruled by Libra, so it loves being in Venus. You value harmony and balance. That's all about Libra, right? Libra is like essentially all about balance. It's like the scales. It kind of represents Libra. You know, the two scales. You hate fighting. You're very flirty and romantic. You value the sense of beauty. Like Librans, they're kind of like superficial. You value how you look, how your partner looks, and how you look together is very important to you. You like to impress. And you'll like shy away from like any fighting. You don't like that. You like peace, you like harmony, you like beauty. It's all just very elegant. And yeah, like you're looking good. You want your partner to look as good as you. Like how you guys present yourself to the world together is important to you. And you don't like to fight. Very harmonious. Find the beauty in everything. You want your love life to be peaceful and just kind of like harmonious and go with the flow. And you're not going to like a partner who's aggressive. Like if your Venus is in Libra, stay away from Venus in Aries people. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. You might want to be with a Venus in Virgo. Or like I could see if your Venus is in Libra, a Venus in Aquarius would work well. Okay, this is for people with their Venus in Libra. So you got two. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So if your Venus is in Libra, that might resonate with you. What's next? Scorpio. Oh, people with Venus in Scorpio. Oh. Venus in Scorpio. Hold on. Roland? Can you shut the door, please? Roland. Can you shut the door, please? Thank you. Sorry about that. I get like distracted with their movie or whatever they're going on in there. Okay. People with their Venus in Scorpio. These people are fucking intense. Scorpio is like the death card, and it's very just kind of like, very just an intense energy. They value intensity and passion. They want depth and a deep soul connection. They have to have an intense love. Like, it has to be like, I would die for you. Like, I don't know, like I want to suck the soul out of you and eat it and then give it back to you with my soul. Like, you will like test everybody out. And if you're not deserving of my soul and if you're not going to give me yours, then bye. You're very like your pursuit after, like there's something about you that just is like magnetizes people to you. So yeah. You're very secretive. You can be very sexual and intimate, and you're just like, I don't know. People with Venus and Scorpio are wild. Just intense. Intense and passionate. Like you have to have it. It has to be very deep. Like if anything is like surface level, superficial, like that's, you're not gonna, no. Like where is your soul? And it's like, I feel like people with like their Venus and Scorpio are going to be the ones that are like cray in the bedroom, like freaks. But hey, like teach their own, right? Yeah, they're going to be one tying you up, like dripping candle wax all over you, or no, and like saying some mantra. Could be fun. So just expect, like, if you're trying to get with somebody who has their Venus in Scorpio, just expect, like, something like that. They're gonna, like, you're gonna be like, whoa, this person is so, like, there's something about them. And then they're just gonna, like, they're the ones who's gonna snatch you up and throw you on the bed, for sure. So if you like that type of thing, and people are just like drawn to them because I feel like they put out such a passionate, intense energy, and it just like magnetizes people to them. But they they get a lot of options. I feel like you get a lot of options because people are magnetized to you, but you, like, if you don't pass the test and have that deep soul connection with them, and then bye. So if you have your Venus in Scorpio, this might resonate with you. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. So quit fucking and actually try and talk about your relationship and just not keep it like on the sexual side is how I feel. Like, yes, I can imagine you are experiencing that deep soul connection, like having sex, but maybe try having a conversation too. Spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. You don't always gotta be naked for quality time. All right, what's next? Sagittarius. If your Venus is in Sagittarius, they're all about their freedom. Venus in Sag is like, values their independence. They want their freedom. And so it's like, they almost have the energy of like, if you're trying to be in a relationship with somebody who has their Venus in Sag, then it's like you have to give them their freedom and be their friend first, like give them their freedom and their space, and then that'll like attract them back to you to like want to be in that committed relationship, if that makes sense. They'd be like, oh, okay, so this person loves me and is giving me my space and I have my freedom, and so now I want to be in a committed relationship with them. Weird. Sag in Venus, you value your freedom, you don't want anything clingy, you hate feeling trapped. You love to have fun. You want to explore with your partner. You like spontaneity, travel, adventure. You have to have a mental stimulation. You have to have that intellectual connection. You like to be the teacher. You like to be the leader in the relationship. And you have that like best friend vibe. So that's kind of like your love language, right? And they're just so like adventurous. They just like spontaneity. They like surprises. Like they'll surprise you. And you can't like smother them. Like it's like weird. Like with them, it's like the more space you give them, the more attracted they are to you and just want to be with you. It's like an opposite effect with them. But yeah, they don't like clingy, like, you know, they like their freedom. They like their space. They like, and if you are in a committed relationship with or if you are a Venus in Sag, like you're just so fun. Like you just like to go have fun. You like to just do things on the fly. You know, just like pick up and go and do something fun, like unexpected. And you like surprises, and you also like to surprise your partner. Okay, so the messages for anybody with their Venus in Sagittarius. What may they need to know? Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. That's if your Venus is in Sag. Next, let's do Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. People with Venus in Capricorn. It's like, is this relationship going to benefit me in what way? Like, they're very practical. Like, they view love in like a weird way. Like, it's almost like a social status way. Like, is this going to, like, how is this going to benefit me? If it doesn't benefit me in any way, then, like, bye. Capricorn's all about money, balance, stability. It's like, yeah. Okay. If your Venus is in Capricorn, you like stability, security, social status, you like tradition. You care about money. What can you offer me? You like monogamy, you're loyal, you like the long haul. Capricorn's very like traditional, like marriage. If you see somebody that you have an opportunity with that could like benefit you in a way, you'd be like, marry me. Let's just get married and just like, and like move up in the world together. You're just very serious about who you date. You're very picky. Like, how is this going to benefit me? I'm going to marry that person, and we're going to like move up in social status and be like the Joneses. Venus in Capricorn isn't great. It's kind of like superficial, like, but you like that stability, you like that security, and you're just like, you're very like money oriented. Capricorn's all about money, stability, balance, like security, like very grounded, tradition, marriage. You know, that's just kind of how you view relationships. Like, you're not going to be with anybody that's going to lower you, like bring you down in any way. Like, you're always like looking for that person who like gives you that opportunity to better yourself and better them and like like raise up in the world, you know, as far as like status goes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But it's just kind of a cold way to view love, I guess. Kind of, it's a little cold, right? Not a lot of passion. Just kind of like, how is, like, what do you have to offer? This is for if your Venus is in Capricorn. This message might be for you. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. True love. This love is once in a lifetime. So that might resonate with you if your Venus is in Capricorn. Aquarius. Aquarius is next. People with their Venus in Aquarius can be a little difficult, or you can be a little just like disconnected, aloof, like unemotional. Just not great at like communicating love. You value the sense of friendship and you love your independence. You don't like the clingy type. You have to have intellectual conversation, that mental stimulation, and you're very unique. You seek uniqueness. Like, you're unique as a person, and you like seek uniqueness in your love life. Like that, like your partner and you, like there has to be uniqueness about it. You yourself show love in unexpected ways. You hate the cliche. You want someone that you can learn from and you can learn from them. You need the mental bond, and you're loyal. So like once you do find that person who gives you that mental stimulation, that is like, I don't know, just kind of quirky. Like you like a quirky love, like not the cliche type. It has to be unique. There has to be mental stimulation, conversation. Yeah, it's just very, just different. Like not the status quo type, you know? Aquarius with your Venus in Aquarius. What is the message for you? And just like be careful about being too aloof and cold. You know, like you do have to have that friendship first with that person and just like kind of figure it out. Like, okay, is this person like going to be fun and keep up with me? And you just kind of love in a different way. It's not like, it's kind of cold, I would say. Like you might like, it's like you don't like chocolates and flowers. Like, let's go do I don't know, something quirky. Like, I don't know. I can't even think right now. Like, let's go together and do like a drumming class together, or I don't know, just something weird. Like they like weird fun dates, I feel like. Like, definitely not the typical, like, status quo, like, romantic movie relationship at all. It has to be different. Like, they crave that uniqueness in their partner. What are we doing? Like, what are we going to do together to like save the world? Or, you know what I mean? Like, they're just so, yeah. Be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So if your Venus is in Aquarius, that might resonate with you. It's like Venus, people with Venus and Aquarius are like, I'm authentic and I know who I am as a person, and it's not like anybody else, and so I can't have like like the typical guy or girl. Like they need to be like different and weird and like unique. Okay, so last but not least, Pisces. If your Venus is in Pisces. All right, last one, guys. My sacral. Okay, if your Venus is in Pisces, you value compassion, you want to show your soul, you like intensity, you seek depth and emotional bond. You're kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say, how do I put this? You're not like a gullible in love, but you're just very, how do I put it? Like, you see everything with rose-colored glasses. You can be kind of delusional when it comes to love, just be, like, not see what's like really going on, but just see the fantasy of it and like ignore the red flags. You love love. You love romance. You can be a little unrealistic about it. You love little romantic gestures. You're very sensitive. You like seek gentleness, kindness, and you have to have that spiritual connection. Pisces is like the most emotional sign. Like it's so watery and they're very emotional and they like, you want that depth. And I feel like because you are kind of just so like engulfed in the idea and the fantasy of love that you may overlook the red flags and like get yourself in certain situations. So just watch out for that. Okay. This is for Pisces. Last one, the Venus in Pisces. This may have a message for you. Pisces is very compassionate. I mean, they're so sweet. Like, they just love love. And that's what gets you in trouble because you want to, like, sit in that energy and you, like, maybe you're with a toxic partner and you're just, like, wearing rose-colored glasses. Be like, oh, I can fix it. It's fine. We're so in love. It'll work out. Like, take the glasses off and kind of, you know, just be careful of that because you can like stay in your fantasy world. You're the one like watching romantic movies every night and just like crying and be like, oh, that's me, or that's going to be me, or anybody with their Venus in Pisces. Okay, that one wanted to come up. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Guys, that's like a theme. I've gotten this card like, what, 3 or 4 times now? Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So if your Venus is in Pisces, that might resonate with you. Honesty is the best policy. That is the truth. Okay. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed those messages. I hope something resonated with you. If you like the videos, like the messages, please like, share, and subscribe. You know, help me help you help me with this great awakening in the age of Aquarius and spread the word on, you know, just like raising the vibration. So, all right, guys, have a great Sunday. Talk to you soon. Bye.